One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth.
What you doing?
Boss move.
What you refuse to do?
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move.
What you refuse to do?
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Once I Christian the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got petty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own. I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your.
The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss. Thompson, left side. Pass to Edey. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Edey's got the first 3 points tonight for Charlotte. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Pass to Embiid. Thompson, left side. No good there. Randall with some nice D. And it's Frazier with the ball for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Thompson comes with the double team. From downtown, Charlotte moving it around. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Thompson. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now here's Parker. Embiid in the corner. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Clock at 2.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Embiid comes with a double team. Here's Edey. A three-pointer is right on target. Edey's got 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Charlotte making a switch. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Frazier scanning the floor. Iverson up top. Pass to Thompson. Back to Iverson. Thompson outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Randall no good. Timberwolves trailed by 7. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now here's Wade. To the middle. Embiid in the corner.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Thompson for 3. Over Wade. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Thompson with the bucket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. On defense, the Timberwolves trailing by 5. Frazier outside. Takes it inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
No good from Wade. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Hornets. 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Edey. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 7. And we'll get it going after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Iverson. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
To the inside. Parker. Embiid wide open. No good off the back of the rim. Back to Iverson. Pass to Thompson. Here's Doherty. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Lou Alcan.
A smart player who just really understands positioning. Hard to stop Doherty there on the inside without fouling.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Rebounded by Capella.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Parker, right side. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Iverson outside. Fires top of the key. And no good. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Here's Parker. The shot's good. Parker's got his first points of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Frazier. From down in the low post, it goes. Frazier's got his second basket. Here's Thompson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Frazier with it. Pass to Edey. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Edey's got 13 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Dang looking it over. Batum wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Charlotte leading by 8. Allen Iverson on the way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here's Frazier. Pass to Thompson. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Frazier right side. Now Koulibaly. Defended by Batum. Just 3 to shoot. The tray. Now here's Frazier. Pass to Edey. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Edey's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. Here's Wade. And it's blocked. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. Now Thompson. 9 points in the game so far to end the run. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Koulibaly. Charlotte moving it around. Here is Frazier. Thompson outside. From deep three-point land. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Edey. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Timberwolves trailed by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Goes back up. And so it's Charlotte, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Parker. Pass to Murray. Bang for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. From deep, Iverson. It doesn't go for him. Timberwolves trailed by 13. On the wing, Dang. Still without a basket. Rocker, Joel Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Iverson outside. The kick out to Frazier. Pass to Randall. Good on the three-point shot. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
Dang can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 14. Now Koulibaly. Parker with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And stolen by Iverson. Frazier with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Edey. Frazier outside. Thompson in the corner. Lock at 6. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like seeing Wade challenge the defense on the attack, forcing the issue there and drawing the foul.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Parker. Thompson with the rebound. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Pass to Edey. Charlotte moving it around. And the layup is good. Edey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Parker outside. They set the pick. Wade with it. Lets the 3 fly. Edey with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Thompson right side. Parker with the steal. Inside. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
Now, teams are going to have to watch out for Wade in the open floor. He gets up court in a heartbeat.
And it's Frazier with the ball for Charlotte. Out to Kukoc. And stolen by Murray. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Williams gets the bucket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Kicks it out to Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Parker's shot is off. Hornets leading by 19. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the paint. Here's Doherty. Unable to get that one. Williams with the defensive effort. And so it's Minnesota with it. Wade from outside. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. Pass to Giddey. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
For Charlotte, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some...
44.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hornets leading by 20. Here's Iverson. And the layup's good off the glass. Iverson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Charlotte.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Good on the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Tony Parker.
And Parker is just so clever at finding ways to score off the drive as he demonstrates there.
Here's Iverson. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible. And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half. Embiid
with it. Iverson picks him up. Parker with no one around. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 8 points for Parker.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Iverson, no luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Parker's shot is off.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
18 feet out. And Iverson gets it to go.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that floater is another one of Parker's go-to shots, one that continues to befuddle defenses.
Parker with the steal. Pass to Embiid. Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Giddey. Charlotte leading by 20. Iverson outside. And the Hornets miss again. One-on-one here. Dang gets a wide-open look. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Tang's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Iverson right side. Here's Doherty. And Embiid with the block. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wade. Behind the back and lays it in.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Over to the left wing. Here's Edey. No good, unable to end this run. Timberwolves trailed by 15. Pass to Embiid. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Charlotte.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
No good from Wade.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Embiid from outside. And so it's Frazier. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 22 is their biggest lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Edey. Charlotte no good that time either. And here are the Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want.